Have you been tricked into applying for the Chase Sapphire Reserve? Credit card YouTube has been popularized by many young and clever content creators, and as a result, there are many young folks who are walking around with the Chase Sapphire Reserve, and I'm not sure they're getting their money's worth. And I don't think they're sure either. Are you seeing folks your age on YouTube flashing the Chase Sapphire Reserve, and you thought to yourself, I might as well do the same? Have you fallen into the FOMO trap? In this video, I'm gonna help you discover if you've fallen victim to FOMO. And in doing so, I'll help you determine if you should be rocking the Capital One Venture X or one of the CSPs instead, the Citi Strata Premier or the Chase Sapphire Preferred. And finally, I'll help you understand who the target audience of the Chase Sapphire Reserve really is. For those new to the channel, I'm Richard Debs from R Square Travel Rewards, and I'm an avid traveler. I'm currently shooting from Diani, Kenya, which is a beautiful beach town on the coast of Kenya, here right on the Indian Ocean. I own a large collection of credit cards so that I may bring you strategies and techniques to maximize points and miles. So go ahead and subscribe to see how I use credit cards to travel and stay in amazing villas like this. And if you have targeted questions, be sure to hit me up in the chat section of my website, boomacompany.com. Let's first paint a picture of the category of cards in which the Chase Sapphire Reserve fits. The Chase Sapphire Reserve falls into the premium credit card category. It has an annual fee of $550 and sits up there with the American Express Platinum Card, the American Express Delta Reserve, the Citi Advantage Executive, the United Club Infinite, and the Venture X. I'm skipping premium hotel cards for now, but you get the picture. Those are among the best premium cards on the market today, and the perks of these cards are enjoyed by the following audiences. By the way, do you fall into any of these categories? Road warrior business travelers who often travel weekly, and consultants who are in different US cities every couple weeks. Business executives who often fly from the East or West Coast to London, Paris, or Dubai monthly. Financially well-off folks with lots of disposable income. Travel enthusiasts, digital nomads, and content creators. I'm sure that there's a bucket or two that I'm missing. So my question remains, do you fall into any of these categories? If your answer is no, and you own the Chase Sapphire Reserve, then you ought to ask yourself, why? Is there a compelling reason why you own the Chase Sapphire Reserve instead of the Capital One Venture X, which has an effective annual fee of -$5? Perhaps you're suffering from FOMO. I'm not saying that you are, but you need to reflect if that's your situation. I happen to fall into 3 of these categories, so yes, I own the Chase Sapphire Reserve. However, I can state with certainty that if I were not in one of these buckets, I'd own the Venture X instead. But to be clear, if I'm in any of these buckets, I'll choose the Chase Sapphire Reserve over the Venture X all day long because I know that I'm the target audience. So let's walk through the Chase Sapphire Reserve to help crystallize its value and its target audience. The card has an annual fee of $550. For multipliers, you earn 10 points per dollar on hotels and car rentals booked through the Chase Travel Portal. You earn 5 points per dollar on flights booked through the same portal. And by the way, the multipliers in the portal are first rate when it comes to making cash purchases. You earn 3 points per dollar on travel when booked outside the portal, and then you earn 3 points per dollar on regular dining. So 3 points per dollar on regular travel is good, given the fact that it covers a whole host of travel categories. Given that I'm traveling without my trusted Citi Strata Premier for the first time, the Reserve is my go-to dining card at beach restaurants. Because I never know if the merchant category is going to be coded as dining or as a hotel. Then we have to take into consideration the value of a Chase UR point, which in my book falls a very close second to a Bilt point, so offering good travel-related multipliers for racking up UR points is a good thing. However, at the end of the day, you're not just getting the Chase Sapphire Reserve for its multipliers. So we need to consider more information. So let's talk about its credits. There's a very flexible $300 travel credit. Note that the 10 points per dollar on hotels and car rentals or the 5 points per dollar on flights don't kick in until this $300 travel credit is redeemed. I find it interesting that Chase holds this back. I am betting that many credit card holders are not aware of this. It's a restriction that's easy for Chase to bury because the card holder just sees a $300 travel credit. So I always ensure that I consume this credit first with parkings, tolls, the subway, and Airbnbs, etc., before I attempt to book any cash items via their travel portal. So for example, let's say that I haven't redeemed my $300 travel credit, and I go to the Chase travel portal to book a hotel for $1,000. Given that hotels are a 10 point per dollar category, I would expect to earn 10,000 UR points on my purchase. So given that I haven't redeemed my $300 as yet, what happens is I will only earn 10 points per dollar on $700 of my purchase. Had I already redeemed my $300 travel credit through parking and tolls, etc., then my earnings would have been 10,000 UR points. It's perhaps a small thing, but the 3,000 UR points matter to me because I travel often and I need all my points. So if you believe that you're the target audience of this card, this $300 travel credit needs to be effortless. So I consider the Chase Sapphire Reserve card as a $250 annual fee card. The next credit is DoorDash. You may activate a free DoorDash pass and eliminate the delivery fee. Then receive $5 monthly DoorDash restaurant credits and $20 monthly non-restaurant credits, which I never use. So the best that I may hope for is $5 a month, maybe 4 times a year, totaling $20 for the year. I know that I wouldn't use DoorDash if it weren't for the free Dash Pass, so I truly value DoorDash at $0. Yeah, it's a tiny bit of value, but for my use case, it's fake value, and I never count fake value. So let's talk about the Chase Sapphire Reserve sign-up bonus. You earn 60,000 UR points after spending $4,000 within the first 3 months of card ownership, and that equates to $900 in real value when using the Chase Travel Portal. So, is this card right for you as yet? What about the benefits? Are the benefits of the Chase Sapphire Reserve worth $250? There's a 50% points redemption bonus when you book with points using the Chase Travel Portal. No matter how often I book award flights with airline partners, I often peek to see what's available on the Chase Travel Portal first to determine if the 50% points bonus offers a better value. But to be honest, when I book anything through the Chase Travel Portal, it's usually for paid flight, hotel, or car rental. Next, there's global entry and TSA PreCheck, which represents a $30 per year benefit. Next, let's talk about airport lounge access. There are over 1,300 Priority Pass lounges worldwide. However, the Elite Lounge benefit is access to the Sapphire and partner lounges. Sapphire lounges are outstanding and continue to be built out. There are 7 active, including Hong Kong. I've intentionally excluded the Sapphire Terrace in Austin because that's closing on March 19th. Another reason I'm the target audience is that I fly out of Boston and JFK, which represent 2 of the 7 Sapphire lounges. Now there are 2 partnership lounges, Etihad Lounge in Washington Dulles Airport and the Air Canada Maple Leaf lounges in the US, Canada, and Europe when flying on any Star Alliance partner airline. Be sure to check out the participating Maple Leaf lounges in Europe. As of this posting, only the Heathrow and Frankfurt lounges are granting Sapphire Reserve card holders access, which is subject to change. So let's say that you're flying United Airlines from the New York area to Nairobi, Kenya, with a layover in Frankfurt. You're able to take advantage of the Maple Leaf lounges at both Newark and Frankfurt airports. The Chase Sapphire Reserve also offers best-in-class travel and purchase protection and insurance. It's not a sexy enough topic to cover here in detail, but if you believe you're the target audience of this card, give it a read. Let's get into the luxury benefits. This is where the card shines and speaks to its real target audience, who are foodies and frequent travelers. And if you're not, I don't know what to tell you. The first benefit is Chase Dining, and the second benefit is luxury hotel stays. Reservations booked through Chase Dining offers 10 points per dollar. Chase Dining is a collection of mostly high-end restaurants in your city. It states neighborhood dining similar to Bilt, but the difference here is that Chase's collection are mostly high-end restaurants. For those of us who enjoy dining in big cities, this is an excellent opportunity to take player 2 out for a special occasion or treat visiting friends or family to special dining experiences in your city. The fact that it earns 10 points per dollar on an expensive Chase Dining experience means that your UR points will rack up very quickly. If that's you, $500 a month on high-end dining in places like Boston or New York means $6,000 a year in dining on this card, which translates to 60,000 UR points per year. Guys, this is not a large outlay for many. And if this is not the type of benefit you're able to take advantage of occasionally, then you need to ask yourself, why are you rocking the Chase Sapphire Reserve and not the Venture X? The underlying platform for booking reservations with Chase Dining is a company called Tock. Tock is a reservation, table, and event management solution. Why does this matter? It's because Tock was recently acquired by American Express. This past October, Amex closed on its acquisition of Tock from Squarespace. This is intriguing to me. The irony is not lost on me that Chase's high-end dining program runs on a reservation system now owned by American Express. For followers of this channel, you know that Amex also owns Resy, of which I'm a fan, and Resy offers very similar features. So we should all expect Resy and Tock to merge at some point. I see this as Amex doubling down in offering elite dining benefits to its card holders. I don't know what this means for Chase Dining long term, but for now, Chase Dining makes a ton of sense as a very valuable dining feature for owners of the Chase Sapphire Reserve. So the second luxury benefit is luxury hotel stays at a curated collection of hotels branded as The Edit. The program offers room upgrade at check-in if available, breakfast for two, $100 property credit, early check-in, late checkout, and a welcome amenity of some kind. Curious enough, The Edit properties don't qualify for 10 points per dollar, so you'll have to settle for 3 points per dollar for your hotel spend. If you're familiar with FHR or fine hotels and resorts with Amex, then consider this similar. If you don't see yourself taking advantage of Chase Dining or The Edit for luxury travel, then I question whether you should own the Chase Sapphire Reserve. We can all agree that the Chase Sapphire Reserve is a luxury travel card and part of a very strong ecosystem if you value amassing UR points. However, if you're not in one of the buckets I mentioned, how have you been able to justify owning the Chase Sapphire Reserve? Lots of folks love Chase because of its ability to transfer points to Hyatt. But keep in mind that Bilt also transfers points to Hyatt, and Bilt is a free card. And later this year, mortgages will be included with Bilt. I enjoy the Chase Sapphire Reserve, but I recognize that it's not the right card for everyone. And I wanted to make this video because I don't want you to feel compelled to get the card just because your favorite content creator has it. However, if you do fall into one of the buckets mentioned, then consider helping support this channel by using my referral links in the description or on my website, boomacompany.com. But again, only if you fall into one of the buckets I mentioned. Thank you for watching until the end. Since you've gotten this far, it only makes sense to like, share, subscribe to this channel, and become a member to help give us some visibility. As always, take care and be good to each other.